So guys, let's decode the case of Sahil. We are all watching it on TV. I do not want to get into the details of what happened. We can all watch that on the news channels. I just want to share some important lessons from the incident. What are the important things we can learn from this incident? And before I begin, I also want to clarify that I am not defending anyone here. If someone has committed a heinous crime, no matter for what reasons, he or she must be punished. So now let's proceed with our video. If you don't want to turn yourself into a Sahil, what you need to learn from this whole episode is that first, never involve yourself in a sexless friendship with any woman. Second, sex or no sex, never take any woman seriously. Never take them to your heart. Being an emotional being, women's emotions and words fluctuate frequently. One moment she likes you, another moment she doesn't. You do not take any of her words to heart. In fact, learn to be very less available to them. The third thing you need to know is that women are natural receivers and manipulators. Any woman you get along with will constantly try to receive something from you. So make sure that you never overinvest in any woman. Actually, just because of your hopes of sex, you think if you do favors for her, she will eventually give you sex. But sex doesn't work like this. As I have told you many times, women are brutal manipulators and they often use fake love and tears to finish free favors from us men. So as a man, you need to keep your senses wide awake while dealing with them. No matter what, you should never overinvest, because if you do and then you suddenly realize or come to know that the woman is not really into you and she is with you just to finish those free favors and not to actually have sex with you, you will start feeling abused and misused by the woman. And this is what actually happens in such scenarios. Without thinking, you invest too much time, money and emotions in a girl and then start feeling humiliated when she doesn't reciprocate. So 4 things. First, make sure that the sex happens first and then proceed with your friendship with her. She invests first and then you reciprocate. Second, you never take any woman to heart, no matter what. As I just told you in the beginning of the video, being emotional beings, women just puke anything in their minds at the rush of the moment without thinking much. And most of their words and feelings are momentary and not backed by any reasoning or logic. So you need to learn to never take any woman or her words to heart. Third, you must know that women are natural receivers and greedy too. And therefore, as a man, you need to make sure that you don't put yourself in any crisis for any woman. They often use fake words and tears to finish free favors from us men. Their motivation for getting along with us is not us, but the favors they can receive from us by being with us. So you never get caught up in her fake words and put yourself into any serious problems or crisis. Keep all your senses wide awake while dealing with any woman. Another thing here is that when you invest too much in any woman, after being lured by her sweet words and then suddenly realize that women don't really love a man and she acts lovingly just to finish the free favors and to enjoy the free attention, you start feeling abused and humiliated. And in that humiliation, you lose your temper and get violent. And under the influence of that embarrassment and humiliation, you either cause harm to yourself or to the girl and get yourself into problems in return. And because of this, it is very important not to invest too much in women or to get too attached to any woman. And now the fourth truth about women you must know is that women are naturally addicted to attention. Attention is her fuel. It is her opium. What sex is for us men, attention is for women, and she often gets along with men to get that free attention. We may misunderstand her giving us her time and attention as love and start hoping to get sex from her, but she is talking to us and giving us time only to enjoy that free male attention. So you need to know that all the women showing interest in you, talking to you and giving you their time are not exactly into you. She may just be doing it to either get free favors or to enjoy that free attention, and thus you should never misunderstand any women's attention as a possibility of getting sex from her. And in fact, the best thing is to never spill your attention or be available to any woman unless she first puts proper value into it. As I have told you many times, sex is an act that doesn't happen by itself. It is something we need to do deliberately and consciously. So every time you deal with a woman, make sure first that she is genuinely into you, and it is her actions, not her words, that will tell us about her true feelings towards us. Moreover, if you are already friends with a woman and she starts talking to other men, don't always confuse it with sex. She may be talking to or being friends with those men just to get that supply of free attention. So when you find the girl you are already friends with talking to other men, don't immediately lose your cool before knowing the actual situation. It doesn't always mean she is having sex with those other men. And in fact, the best thing is to learn to stay emotionally detached from women, whether you are having sex with them or not. Yes, don't be too available to them, don't always think about them and cling on to them. Even if you are having sex with some women, don't take it too seriously and start losing your cool for her. Women are naturally like this. They never really love a man. They crave attention and their emotions keep fluctuating. One moment she likes you, another moment she may like somebody else. She is a natural receiver, she is a born actor and manipulator. You better just tell yourself that you will keep your focus on yourself and your betterment, and whatever woman comes into your life, you will fuck her without attaching yourself too emotionally to her. And whenever she moves on or disconnects from you, you will just forget about her. You will neither get too emotionally attached to any woman nor be freely available to her. Like a switch, when you are with her, you are on. You are having a good time together, and when she is not with you, you are off. You are not even thinking about her. Moreover, always notice her actions, not her words. If her actions comply with yours, you stay with her. Otherwise, you just stand up and walk away. No matter what she is saying out of her mouth, women's words don't mean anything. Furthermore, guys, never forget this one important lesson of your life, that you have a life to live, memories to build, certain responsibilities to fulfill towards your parents, and a legacy to leave behind. You can never end all this just for some women. I hope you get my message and consequently bring some sensibility to yourself. I'll see you again in another video. Till then, hasta la vista. Peace.